Thanks for an opportunity. Guys, my question is a simple question. It is in line with what is happening within the space that you are facing. We are facing COVID-19. It is forcing us to react in a certain way that is abnormal. So my question is that, are juniors in our space of in a built-in environment ready for a global change and a national change when it comes to adapting into fourth industrial revolution? What do I mean fourth industrial revolution? Just the new ways of doing things, working from home, adapting to technology, using technological gadgets, using technological devices within the built-in environment, and also doing mini research or even major research or bigger research on how other countries are actually adapting into this new pandemic. And the follow-up question, which is still within question one, is that are you guys also ready to adapt and help and assist the country in making sure that you invest in innovation hubs? These innovation hubs are the main source of information that will assist the industry to grow, that will also promote the research and development of this country, so that we can make sure that we compete with other countries globally and become, you know, one of the most ranked countries when it comes to technology and how we do business within the built environment.
All right, Siseko, as a thorn among the roses, we're gonna start with you. I'm sure you heard the question. Basically, is are you guys ready with the fourth industrial revolution? Are you guys ready to adapt to this new way, the new normal, so to speak? The floor is yours, my friend.
No, thank you, good Marcus, for that great question. They usually say ladies first, but it's fine. So just on that one, that's something that's always on the card, and even way before COVID-19. There was also a paper that was released, I think, in 2018 about the construction force. So it's basically addressing the issues of the fourth industrial revolution in terms of the construction. Where are we going as the construction industry? So now as juniors, I'm in government sector. I'm working for Department of Public Works. And in the sector, I must say that we all know that things are moving quite slow, and technology is not really there because we still have sort of like old people who still need to move and adapt to change. So, but in general, I must say that we can get there, because now currently in terms of that industry, we have BIM that is being introduced, and we're not there yet in terms of BIM, but we're gonna get there soon, because currently we're having the Revit models whereby the construction professionals are using those. We have even the drones that are used to oversee the progress on site. So we are moving further we are moving more closer to the digitalized world in the construction. So as junior professionals, I must say that we're not yet there, but we're getting there. Because based on the question now, you're saying that COVID-19, we are working at home. We do not have resources at home to print out, for example, engineering drawings A0, A1. So we are forced to actually measure on our computer and analyze drawings on our computers and do everything that we're supposed to do in the office now at home in our computer. So we are forced by the conditions that we currently are to move closer to the digitalized world. So in terms of the COVID-19, yes, we have challenges more than just technological innovation. We have job losses. People are struggling out there. The demand is actually lower than the supply. So that has a direct impact on the youth as well. We have youth that's sitting out there without jobs. So in general, I must say we're moving closer to the digitalized world. We are not there yet, but I believe if we all put our minds to it, we can get more closer to it.
Thanks, Siseko. Marcus, I hope you are satisfied with that answer.
Satisfied, but he did not attend to my other question. That was a follow-up question. That are they ready for the innovation hubs? Are they ready for making sure that they do research and their research are competitive with the other global heavyweight? You know, because for us to compete or to be ranked amongst the best countries, somehow, somewhere, we need to be proven by our researchers and how we're doing things in our own country. So are you guys ready?
I thought maybe since there's three of us, you're gonna share the questions, but I don't. In terms of that, we are also getting this. If you're looking at the bodies that we have for construction in South Africa, we're looking at the seminars that are being taken, that are taking place in the country from SAC QSP, from SAC PCMP, XI, and all. We are discussing these innovations to ensure that we move closer to the standards of so-called New Zealand, UK. Those are the top dogs in the industry. We have even conferences that are taking place in Africa, for example. We recently had a conference for the Association of South African Quantity Surveyors in Ghana. So all those conferences are part of research to ensure that we are kept to date with all the methods and techniques that are used by top dog countries out there to keep up to date. We are not there yet. We understand South Africa is a developing country. We're not there yet. We're not there economically, but we're gonna get there as time goes by. But things are bad as we stand currently. So that's my stance on that question.
Thanks, Siseko. Nothando, you are representing construction professionals. So do you think junior construction professionals are ready and are they equipped to innovate as per the question, Nothando?
Thanks, Tammy, for the question. What I think of the question is, if you look at the current global trends, I mean, 4IR is literally everywhere, and I think COVID has fast-tracked the process towards the move into the fourth industrial revolution and all the technology that comes with it. As young professionals, I do believe we are ready for it. We're very fortunate to be, I think, more exposed to technology through the cell phones we use, and we have information at our fingertips, really. I mean, the construction industry, as it stands currently, when it comes to technology, it's a big backwards compared to industries like manufacturing, where, I mean, they've been using technology for forever now, if we're looking at our age. Construction is slowly moving into it. There's a lot of research that needs to go into it, which I think that's where the younger generation like myself come into play. I mean, we've got the resources at hand. It's just a matter of clicking into a computer, finding out what is happening. We've got China, which is doing great things. I mean, at the beginning of COVID, they built a hospital with 3D. For me, that was quite amazing. So it just shows us what the opportunities are there out there. It's literally for us to do more research in it, and I think with that we can move towards it. I mean, my predecessor spoke of BIM. That's a very great technology. If you look at the industry, it will help us a lot in terms of saving costs if coordinations can be done. If you read through how BIM works, the coordination that goes into it, that can help us a lot in the long term. It can even go into maintenance, not just construction per se, but with the right input into the BIM system, you can help facilities managers, for instance, know where is what needs maintenance when. And yeah, I think we headed there. We're in the right direction. It's not going to happen now. Like I'm saying, the industry is a bit backwards when it comes to technology, but I strongly believe we can get there.
Thanks, Nothando. And Nancy, you came back at the right time. you've had the question.
Yes, I'm back now.
Yeah.
I did get the question, basically, how do we adapt now that COVID-19 has struck us? From a construction industry perspective, I think I caught a bit of the end of Nothando's answer there. So I do agree that yes, it's about preparing facilities. A lot of what I'm involved with now is kind of like, okay, cool, we're working on a project. How do we now incorporate all the necessary safety measures to protect the users? And that's a lot of the thinking, or the way that I think construction professionals should be thinking at the moment.
And the follow-up to that question Marcus asked is, are you guys as junior professionals are ready to innovate? Are you ready to use the technology that is available to you to innovate, to research, to put us as a country on par with other countries in the world?
I think yes, we are. It's caught us by surprise, but I think because we are still kind of in a growing, developing phase, we're not set in the way that we approach work as a whole. So yes, I think we are very ready to kind of take in and learn whatever technology needs to be learned, whatever collaborative facilities are available. A lot of, I think part of what Nothando said, again, I caught the end of it there, is just that, yes, we are not, we don't have all the same technologies available, but I think with what we do have, yes, we are ready and able to work and push the industry forward in this new way of working.